there's so much wealth that's being created right now in technology. So yes, I think it's great. We're seeing a lot of young people who are actually, getting it on the music side. And then on the flip side, there's an incredible pathway that I think people should definitely consider. Learn how to speak the language of the future, which is learn how to code. I had to teach myself how to code in 2013. Learn that language, and to the point where it becomes second nature, becomes innate. If you grew up in a bilingual house, it's not hard for you to speak two languages, right? And so for the world that we're living in now, when you look at the value that's been created in Amazon and later on in Uber and Facebook and Instagram, WhatsApp had 19 employees, got sold for $19 billion. That's $1 billion per employee. That's a simple chat app. Be creative, be visionary, and learn the tools that it's going to take your idea to the level you want to take it. And I'm saying that right now in technology is only about 3% minorities.
I didn't know it was that high. I thought it was less than that.
And that's what I'm saying. Those numbers are staggering. And so we already
even less for women who are.
I mean, listen. And so that's really why I was like, look, I'll rap about it, I'll sing about it, I'll write about it, I'll do music about it, I'll do technology about it, because even if I'm not the, at the Grammys and at the Oscars, et cetera, but someone like Artemis discovers what I'm doing and says, you know what, I could replicate that. It's only it only takes one person to be Michael Jackson. It only takes one person to be Jimi Hendrix. It only takes one person to be Steve Jobs. But when we look at the actual technologists that have made it and made that type of impact, they need to look like us. They need to look like us. And so I made a conscious decision, and that's why if we take it full circle with this interview, I made a conscious decision that there will be a Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg that looks like us, and I will be that. I'll die trying, just like 50 said. You know what I'm saying? I'll die trying to do that.
Everything I've gotten in my career and in my life is because of the tools. He literally said that we need to use the tools that's in front of us. I agree about the coding thing, but what I'm going to do in this video is something a little different. Let me give y'all the 3 tools that I use daily and how I use them that has gotten me to this point. So if you want to know 3 tools I'm using that has gotten me to this point to be able to do my music full time, stay locked in.
My ducks, my swans, welcome to the pond.
My name is Dorian from Group82Music.com, and right here we got Ryan Leslie talking about things young people should do if they want to be rich or they want to be successful. We are in an era now where technology is a part of what we do every single day. Not basic technology like the computers inside of our cars, but our phones, social media, our smart TVs, these cameras. I'm recording this inside of Apple's digital audio workstation, Logic. It's a part of what we do every single day now. And so you need to understand this stuff. When I was growing up, I was born August 2nd, 84. And when I was growing up, I guess I gotta say 1984 now, even though 2084 ain't close. When I was growing up, they kept telling us, you need to know Spanish. You know Spanish. Hablo español. You gotta know Spanish. You want me to get jealous? Know Spanish. 36 years old. I don't know Spanish. I'm fine. And that's not knocking saying that if you learn Spanish, it didn't help you. It probably does, right? A lot of people in this country speak Spanish, but it was a necessity for you to get a job. Coding is the language that we need to understand, but it's not gonna be a necessity for you to get a job. It's not gonna be a necessity for you to be able to provide for yourself. But these tools that I'm about to give you, these are necessities that I've used to provide for myself, and I don't see them going anywhere or derivatives of them not existing for the next 100 years. Here they go. Number 1, first tool that I use daily that's got me to this point, Google. I know some of y'all are like, duh. No, it ain't duh. Stop duhing it, okay? It's Google. And what I mean by that, if I see something on CNBC, I don't know what they're talking about, I immediately put it into my phone. If I read something in an article, I put it into my phone in Google, and I go search and I read 3, 4, 5, 6 articles about it, something quick I skim through just so I can get the gist. If I really want to dive into it, I go to the Wikipedia page. On the Wikipedia page, at the bottom of it, they have the sources that are cited. If I really want to dig deep and see if that's true, I click on the cited sources in the bottom of the Wikipedia page, and now I read that article to see if the stuff that I read on the first page of Google, those 4 or 5 articles, all mean something if I'm seeing commonalities. The moment you start seeing commonalities in a bunch of different sources on the same topic, that's how you know you're on the right path. That's how you know that you got the truth. You can filter through people's opinions. You can filter through people that's just trying to get clicks and get advertisements. And you can get the truth if you really know how to use Google. And knowing how to search is a skill that you're going to need to have. Whether it's not Google in the future, it might be Ducky or some shit. I don't know. But you're going to need to know how to search. My daughter, she's about to be 2 years old. She knows how to search. On an iPad, she can find what she needs to find. And she looks at YouTube Kids all day, and she's able to communicate with us. She knows her colors. She knows elephant. She's saying owl. She's able to identify letters because she knows how to search. Her generation is going to be the search generation. And if your ass don't know how to search, you're out of here. You're not going to be able to do nothing. If you don't know something, humble yourself enough to type that shit into your phone, man. Ain't like you got to get in front of class and let them know you don't know shit. That embarrassment's gone. It's between you and your phone. You got that much of an ego, you can't put that inside your phone? Google. Use that shit. Number 2, Instagram. I use it daily. I hate social media. Y'all know this. I don't like any of it. Fuck it. But when I started studying where the eyes and the ears were, they were on Instagram. I'm like, okay, I need to get over there. But I use Instagram to bring value to my life. I use Instagram, A, to communicate with my audience, so all the ducks and swans over there, I appreciate y'all for watching this and sharing all this stuff. But I also follow people who are adding value, right? People in the music business that are adding value. People that are in finance space that are adding value. People that post great information about personal finance or dividend stocks. They provide value to me, right? People that are posting about entrepreneurship, they provide value for me. Some basketball accounts, some personal accounts of people that I know, but I use Instagram as a tool to progress. And my algorithm looks like that. My algorithm ain't full with a bunch of bullshit. I really use Instagram to make myself better. I'm learning how to mix my music right now. So when you go to my algorithm on Instagram, it's a bunch of memes and shit about mixing. It's a bunch of tips and videos about mixing because Instagram knows that's what I'm into. When I see some on Instagram I don't like, I click the 3 dots up top. I tell them, don't show me this shit no more. I don't click like on nothing I don't want to see again. I don't comment on nothing I don't want to see again. I don't share or any of that with anything I don't want to see again. And the things that have given me value that day, I make sure that I leave a mark of engagement there. Y'all act like Instagram's controlling you. It ain't controlling you. You controlling it. It's giving you what you want to see. You the crack kid, it's giving you the crack. I make sure my crack gonna make me some money. And finally, the last tool that I use daily that's got me to this point where I got millions of streams on Spotify and I went #1 on iTunes, I'm able to do my music full time, is YouTube. Now I know y'all watching this video like this nigga literally said Google, Instagram, and YouTube. You goddamn right I did, because it's that fucking easy. YouTube has taught me everything I know about social media marketing, about mixing music. YouTube is the best teacher I've ever had. I have made all my money because of things that I found on YouTube. I'm able to provide for my family because of YouTube. I'm able to protect my daughter and put money into her brokerage account because of YouTube. I didn't even know what a brokerage account was until YouTube. I use YouTube every fucking day. I'm not watching people talk about who's fucking who. I'm not watching people with gossip sites and fights and all that dumb shit. I'm using YouTube to educate myself and make money. In addition to that, I post content on YouTube and it makes me money. This is a free platform that's pouring into me daily and it's also paying me. When in the history of the world has this ever fucking happened? Now, for those y'all that watched this and you were disappointed, fuck you. You don't get it. Google, Instagram, and YouTube. This is the era we're in. These are the things you gotta know. And like I said early on in the video, there's gonna be derivatives down the line. We might change search. We might change how we engage with pictures and videos on social media platform. We might change how we learn through videos on a social media platform. But this stuff, this technology, it ain't going nowhere. You gotta know how to use these tools. Ryan Leslie told y'all, I'm telling y'all, this is the future and we're in it right now. Because if you don't know how to do it, like I said about my daughter, she's 2 and she knows all this shit. So how you think she gonna be when she's 22? She gonna beat your old ass. And it's gonna be millions of them. These corona kids that I'm calling them, who ain't used to social interaction because of how the world is, but they know their iPads and searching the technology inside and out. How do you think you're gonna compete with them if you don't know what the fuck is going on? We got a head start. I got a 34-year head start on my daughter, but she's gonna close that gap quick because she's using these tools, mainly just YouTube and not really Google, but I will introduce that stuff to her. You gotta use this stuff, man. We all got the same 24 hours. We all got the same tools in our tool belt. It's about how you use them. A lot of y'all use them to be entertained and to laugh at people and to fucking talk shit in the comments, and then you wonder why your ass is broke. I use these tools to make money. Which one are you gonna do this week? You on Instagram? Click the link up top. YouTube? Click the link in the box. Not the pond. Y'all stay true.
Y'all don't hear that. I don't know if I'm a